A pleasant morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 21st graduation ceremony of Blanco Elementary School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. The virtual program shall now commence. Ladies and gentlemen, our candidates for graduation. Abinis Romnick Balhin, Boris Jorlin Von Indino, Canyeti Aldren, Canyeti Carl Justin, Karang-Karang Kisler Sagulay, Castigon Roy James Bachelier, Ladra Yunel, Mendez Allen Ray Idades, Pakuma Joperjan Oclaret, Prado Stanley Daniel Ladao, Singsing Evonic Salak, Tejero Nico James Selyakay, Vito Janmarky Kulaw, Sayas Axel Kent Along, Arhenio Keith Beverly Sagolay, Binavedes Santena Silyakay, Bersabal Siamea, Delito Angel May Valdez, Idadis Marian Rayan Sina, Monticalvo Breses Jolia Yugom, Oclaret Eliza Dilastrico, Rosaleta Kathleen, Sahorda Gypsy Jane Keroila, Sumailo Mariel Eugenio. The General PTA officers, headed by the General PTA President, Hanalil B. Ipulan. The Kindergarten teacher, Christine D. Imbate. Grade 1 teacher, Cherilu E. Pedroso. Grade 2 teacher, Christina M. Singsing. Grade 3 teacher, Eduarda Q. Tabiquero. Grade 4 teacher, Elsie C. Keroila. Grade 5 teacher, Atinadora A. Guno. Grade 6 teacher, Arlene J. Valmores. School head, Sol S. Validor, Head Teacher 1. Rosana Salvalion Imanel, District in Charge, Balingasag South District. Our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Nemfa R. Lago, CISO 6. Our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pina, CISO 5. Our guest speaker, Ma'am Stella P. Lareno. Let us invoke the presence of the Lord through an opening prayer. This will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Find rest, my soul, in Christ alone. Know His power in quietness and trust. When the oceans rise and thunders roll, I will soar with you above the storm. Yes, I will. Father, you are king over the flood.
mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Diyos sa miyang Mindanao mabuhay, kimahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masidlakon, malipayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magpapiling kaning kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan o kamalipayon. Isa ka nunay gugmaang magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyang Mindanao, yutan na among natawan. Bisag usap man kalimar, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat o katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyang Mindanao, utang na among ratawan. Isag-usap man kaliwat, kami na minahalay. Sa buhat o katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan.
imong kadagatan, mao'y bahanding agiampingan sa among mga kaliwatan. Puloy anan kong namatan, hari sa amihanan. Balingasag o balingasag, bituon kaning lalawigan. Bahandi anong kayataan na imong gipatikan sa makugihong mga kamot. Kini ginaubad, maragayaong mga abot sa mabungahong kaumahan. Hamugaway nga kahintang sa imong mga katawhan. Balingasag lungsod kong pinangga, lasa ka ni Bathala. Asa man ako dadon sa kapalaran, malikihapon ko sa imong kiliran. Mga katawhan gipahimutang sa haluag mong kayutaan. Mga isda nga naglangoy sa bandianon mong kadagatan. Ginaiyan dili pasipatan, hinunua ampingan. Alang sa kabulahanan, sa umabot pang kaliwatan. Balingasag lungsod kong pinangga, gasa ka ni Bathala. Iyang punamo ang paguswag mo. Balingasag o balingasag, kabukiran kapatagan. Ug ang imong kadagatan, mao'y bahanding agiampingan sa among mga kaliwatan. Puloy anan kong namatan, hari sa amihanan. Balingasag o balingasag, bituon kaning lalawigan. Balingasag o balingasag, bituon kaning lalawigan.
The school head, Mrs. Sol is Valledor, will now formally open the 21st graduation ceremony of Blanco Elementary School.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. de la Pina, CISO 5, and the assistant school's division superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago, the GPTA president and officers, the guest speaker, the different department heads, the faculty and staff, and to the candidates for graduation, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The graduation ceremony of Blanco Elementary School is hereby declared in session. My warmest greetings and congratulations to the graduates of the school year 2020 to 2021. My heart is full of joy and contentment as I express this message. The current COVID-19 crisis has challenged and strained education more than it has benefited it. The responses from education systems and authorities has been typically rapid but hurried, hopeful but uncertain. As a result, many students have been placed at great risk, and teachers have approached their new responsibilities with varying levels of expertise and confidence. Overall, however, some have positive emerged. Although the pandemic caught us all unaware, the most important thing right now is health. You have to give priority to your health, and the rest comes on top of that. But learning should never stop. No one will be left behind amidst the crisis. To all my dear students, we now must work hard to better understand all the implication of such disruption to schooling. That we all teachers did our part to enhance the quality and accessibility of remote education, to continue strengthen the quality of education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Let us all be grateful that you are still learning in this time of pandemic. This momentous and glorious event is a milestone in your journey towards life. Now that you are equipped with the necessary knowledge, skills, and values, the more tasks you will become worthy individuals of the society. My dear graduates, in your hands lies the future of this nation. As you move to a new chapter in your life, my fervent desire is for you to recognize your life goals and work hard towards the realization of all your dreams and aspirations. I wish that you also take hold the necessary preparation and always bring to mind that with perseverance and determination, you can hurdle through all the hardships and challenges that will come your way. Join me in commending your teachers, parents, guardians, and all the significant people who sojourned with and provided your access to quality, relevant, and liberating education. They made you resilient and ready to face the challenges of life. Once again, congratulations to our graduates. Bravo, you did it.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Sol is Validor. The welcome address will now be given by Mrs. Jolia Y. Montecalvo.
To our Public Schools District Supervisor of Balingasag South, Ma'am Rosana S. Imanel. Honored guests, our school head, Ma'am Sol S. Validor. Barangay official headed by Barangay Chairman UPT Quemson. Beloved teacher, parents, and my co-candidates for graduation, a pleasant and blissful morning to all of us. Welcome to the 21st commencement exercises of Blanco Elementary School. The most significant event in a pupil's life is none other than graduation. And since it is the end of this stage in our education, it brings us a mixture of joy and pain. Joy for reaching our goals, and pain for saying goodbye to the people who became a part of our lives. My fellow graduating pupils, we are about to reach high school. We must enjoy the next 6 years of our lives in order for us to reach our goals. No matter the situation in whether it is in new normal education as we had faced in this school year, in face-to-face manner. Our alma mater, Blanco Elementary School, taught us the values that we need in order for us to face our future without fear. May the years to come be kind to all of us, and may God in His wisdom bless us with success. Once again, welcome and good morning.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Jolia Y. Montecalvo. At this point, we shall now hear the message of our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan Is de la Pina, CISO 5, and DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones.
If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you are always in the same place. Your graduation today is a milestone that marks how far you have traveled and what significant change have you made in your life. It is an important milestone as it signifies the acquisition of necessary competence, character, and credentials which allow you to confidently move to the next phase of your educational journey. I take pride in your achievement, which has become even more meaningful as the final stretch of your journey has been arduous. Each of you now exemplifies endurance and flexibility, which have long been considered as unique Filipino characters. Both folkloric and historical, the Filipino is likened to a bamboo that bends with the wind and can survive a storm. More than resilience, we have strengthened our bayanihan spirit. I commend the school officials, teachers, and personnel for making everything possible, from writing and printing modules to ensuring that new modalities work for our learners. I also express my appreciation to the parents for playing unprecedented roles, especially when we transition to modular learning in the learners' learning spaces at home. Their participation to educating our children has been remarkable. I also express my gratitude to our government officials and stakeholders for providing us resources that we needed and for giving us hope and encouragement to continue doing our job. To our young graduates, you will be written in the history, for you emerged from unique circumstances. Step forward with pride and confidence. Pride for completing and hurdling a specific level of education, and confidence for the assurance that you have become 21st century learners who are competent, resilient, and independent. Warmest congratulations on your achievement.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
The school head, Mrs. Sol is Validor, will now present the grade 6 candidates for graduation.
Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, CISO 5, Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Misamis Oriental. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Blanco Elementary School for school year 2020 to 2021, of whom 14 are male, 10 are female, a total of 24 of grade 6 learners who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum, elementary school level of the Department of Education. May I therefore request you to confirm their graduation.
By the authority vested in me as Schools Division Superintendent of the Department of Education, Division of Misamis Oriental, and upon certification of your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 basic education curriculum, I now confirm you graduates of this school year 2020-2021. Congratulations.
The distribution of diploma shall now follow. Ladies and gentlemen, Blanco Elementary School Class of 2021. Romnick B. Abines, Jorlyn Von E. Bores, Aldren Cañete, Carl Justin Cañete, Kisler S. Karangkarang, Roy James B. Castigon, Yunil Ladra, Allen Ray E. Mendez, Joperjan O. Pacuma, Stanley Daniel L. Prado, Ivonic S. Singsing, Nico James C. Tejero, John Marky C. Vito, Axel Kent A. Sayas, Keith Beverly is Argenio, Santina C. Binavedes, Shamia Bersabal, Angel May V. Dilito, Marian Rayan C. Idades, Breezes Jolia Y. Monticalvo, Eliza D. Oclaret, Kathleen Rosalita, Gypsy Jane Q. Sahorda, Mariel E. Somailo, The awarding of academic honors and special awards will now take place. Jorlyn Von E. Bores with honors. Joperjan O. Pacuma with honors. Axel Kent A. Sayas with honors. Keith Beverly S. Argenio with honors. Shamea Bersabal with honors. Marian Rian C. Idades with honors. Breezes Jolia Y. Monticalvo with honors. Eliza D. Oclaret with honors. Let us give our academic and special awardees and their parents a big round of applause. Congratulations! In behalf of the grade 6 graduates, Shamia Bersabal, with honor, will now give her message in behalf of the graduates.
Schools Division Superintendent, Authorized Representative, Mrs. Susana S. Manal, Honored Guest, Blanco Elementary School teaching staff, barangay officials, beloved parents, my co-graduates, good morning. Standing here in front of everybody, have this feeling of pride and happiness, because I have proven to myself that I can be the best of what I am. Only if I will strive hard and have a sense of determination and perseverance. I am also happy because all my efforts and sacrifices were well paid off. The theme is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic reminds all of us here to fight this health crisis battle. Failures and trials should not be the reason for us to say no and never try to do something and face the new normal life as well as in our education. No one will left behind. Rather, let us make them an inspiration to do better. To my fellow graduates, we end up one glorious chapter of our lives, and a new one will begin. New adventures, new friendships, new series of struggle. But with the things we learned from Blanco Elementary School, let's keep stepping towards the fulfillment of our dreams and aspirations. My fellow graduates, let us thank God for His unceasing grace and guidance, our teachers for their immeasurable dedication, our parents for their unconditional support all throughout these years, and our friends who walk along with us side by side. Because of them, we were able to reach this endeavor. Congratulations to all of us. We made it. Thank you and mabuhay.
This time, the school principal, Mrs. Sol is Validor, shall introduce our guest speaker.
She was born from the family of Nicomedes L. Pabilonio and Victoriana S. Pabilonio, a second child of 9 siblings. She was enrolled in Blanco Elementary School for her primary school level, a consistent first honor of batch 1984-1985. At Baliwagan Elementary School for intermediate level as first honor, and at St. Rita's College of Balingasag in her secondary level, graduated with honors, batch 1990. In her tertiary level, last 1994, she graduated as community health work from University of the Philippines, the School of Health and Sciences, Palo Leyte, as Escolar ng Bayan. Took up and passed the licensure examination for midwifery last 1994. In her working experiences, last 2003 to 2007, she worked at the Municipal Social Welfare and Development of San Miguel, Leyte, a permanent position as population program worker. And last 2007 to 2016, still working at Municipal Health Office of San Miguel, Leyte, a permanent position as Rural Health Midwife 2. Last 2020, she worked at Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA, the Census on Population and Housing, as contractual team supervisor. And last 2021, she worked at the Municipal Health Office, LGU Balingasag, as Rural Health Midwife. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our guest speaker in today's graduation exercises is none other than Miss Estila Pabilonio Larino.
Akong pagtahod sa atong Schools Division Superintendent Representative Ma'am Rosana Salvalion Imanel, Blanco Elementary School Head Teacher 1 Ma'am Sol is Validor, PTA and SGC officials, faculty and staff, sa atong Barangay Kapitan Honorable UPT Kimson Inubanan sa iyang konseho, mga bisita, mga mama ug papa, nanay ug tatay, mami ug dada, lolo ug lola, kuya ug ati, maayong adlaw para kanatong tanan. It is indeed a very good day for all of us, as today, another batch of grade 6 pupils are about to end their elementary education. For this, I would like to extend my warmest greetings and congratulations to each and every one of these graduates who burned their eyebrows, did research, and accomplished tasks. I would like also to congratulate the educators of Blanco Elementary School for their untiring efforts, time, patience, adjustment, skills and knowledge, the virtues and values they inculcate to these children, and to the children's first teachers, dear parents, my congratulations as well for the undying support, perseverance, discipline, and time well spent with these graduates. Tungod niining pandemya karon, kitang mga ginikanan kasagaran magatamudmod kay imbis si ma'am ug si sir ang magtudlo sa module karon na baliskad man hinuon. Kitang mga ginikanan na hinuon nga dili mga teachers by profession ang mutudlo sa atong mga anak. So this is where the challenge of quality education sits in. Kay unsaon man pagtudlo o paggiya sa ginikanan kung siya mismo wala makaeskwela o kung dili man galing gamay ra ang nakabot nga edukasyon sa iyang panahon. So problema nga tinuod kini nga angay mahatagan og pagtagad og kasulbaran. Dear parents, ani ara gihapon sa atong mga kamot ang solusyon ni ining problema karon. Learning is a two-way process. Ana dapat ang mamati og hopefully kahibalo siya mamati. Pwede kita ang mamati og dunay makatunan, pwede pod kita ang dunay nahibaluan nga pwede pod pamatian. Kung ang isa ka ginikanan wala nang hibalo, unsay buot ipasabot sa changing fractions to decimals or other theoretical problems, mga nanay ug tatay, ana ang mga ma'am ug sir kanunay sa eskwelahan, nagpaabot sa atong pagbisita, willing to lend their helping hands, willing to listen, willing to answer your questions. Ana sila andang atubang kanunay, ayaw kaulaw, pangutana lang, para pud katudloan mo og magiyahan ang inyong anak bisan anaara sila sulod sa inyong puloy-anan. Niining panahon na karon taliwala niining pandemya, ang pagtinabangay lang gihapon sa mga pagtutudlo, mga ginikanan o mga estudyante ang makapadayon sa maayong kalidad sa atong edukasyon karon. Bisitaha si ma'am ug si sir, pangutan-a, pakiglambigit, pakigistorya, tagai og oras ug panahon ang pag-eskwela sa inyong mga anak. Giyahi og tudloi siya sa iyang leksyon, ayaw pasagdi. Pero sa matag pagbisita nimo sa tulong lahaan, ato kanunay hinumduman, palihog, strictly observe health protocols. Wear your face mask o face shields lang gihapon para protektado na kita, healthy na, luwas o COVID-free pa. O sa atong mga graduating students, ayaw pasagdi si mama o si papa nga maoy mag-answer sa atong module. Kung maglisod na, pangutana, ayaw pangupya. Gamita ang cellphone o tablet kung mag-study ka. Si Google abriha from Monday to Friday if you need to do research or study further. Si FB o YouTube only on a Saturday, si ML and COC on a Sunday. It's just a process of self-discipline, motivation, time management, willingness, and most of all, focus. Ingon pa man sa kadaghanan, sayon ingnon pero lisod buhaton. Tinuod kini, pero dili lang ang sektor sa edukasyon ang naay hulga karon. Pero tanan nga sektor o departamento sa gobyerno nangita og pamaagi para mas sayon ang atong pagkigbatok niining pandemya karon. Tinuod, adunay dakong diferensya ang face-to-face kind of teaching o ang modular. Pero tiyaga-tiyaga pag may time, ingon pa man, maka-adjust o maka-adapt rayapon kita niini. ug sa katapusan ako magbilin og usa ka pahinumdom lang. Lisod ang pag-eskwela paliwala niining pandemya, pero mas lisod ang pag-atubang sa pandemya kung ang mga kabataan dili mag-eskwela. Daghang salamat ug uspon ko, congratulations class of 2020 and 2021.
We shall now virtually award the plaque of appreciation to our guest speaker with the citation: Department of Education, Region 10, Division of Misamis Oriental, Balingasag South District, Blanco Elementary School. Certificate of recognition is awarded to Estila P. Lareno in grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable service rendered as guest of honor and speaker during the 21st graduation ceremony of Blanco Elementary School, thereby contributing immeasurably to the prestige and success of the occasion. Given this 14th day of July in the year of the Lord 2021, signed Sol is Validor, Head Teacher 1. Jorlyn Von E. Bores will now lead the class for their Pledge of Loyalty.
We, the graduates of school year 2020 or 2021 of Blanco Elementary School, Blanco, Balingasag, Misamis Oriental, do hereby solemnly swear to value and preserve the knowledge imparted to us by our beloved teacher and forever live up to the expectation of our dear alma mater. So help us God.
The graduates will now render their alma mater and graduation song.
teaching me how to love, showing me what the word means, what I've been dreaming of. And now I know there is nothing that I could not do, thanks to you for teaching me how to feel, showing me my emotions, letting me know what's real from what is not. What I've got is more than I'd ever hoped for, and a lot of what I've hoped for is thanks to you. No mountain, no valley, no time, no space, no heartache, no heartbreak, no far from grace can stop me from believing that my love will pull me through, thanks to you.
Mrs. Hanalel B. Ipulan, PTA President, will now formally close this ceremony.
Buntag sa tanan, ang akong pagtahod ug pagyukbo sa atong barangay officials ning atong barangay gipanguluhan sa atong kapitan, Honorable UP Tikimson, sa atong magtutundo ning atong eskwelahan, ang gipanguluhan sa atong energetic nga principal, Ma'am Sol Balyodor, sa mga ginikanan nga diin nagpadayon sa ilang mga kabataan, ilabi na sa kahimtang nato karon sa modular learning nga nakahuman ra gyud ang paghatod ug pagkuha sa mga module sa mga kabataan sa kada semana. Ug sa atong mga naggraduar karon sa elementarya, congratulations sa inyong tanan. Luyo sa atong kahimtang karon apan kita nagapadayon sa atong buluhaton ug ilabi na sa atong pang-adlaw-adlaw nga panginabuhi. Ug daghan salamat kaninyong tanan ug sa atong mga bisita ug sa atong guest speaker nga naghatag sa iyang mensahe ug kanatong tanan. ug once again, good morning.
That concludes the virtual graduation ceremony of Blanco Elementary School. Thank you for joining us and celebrating this momentous occasion. Congratulations, parents, teachers, and staff. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2021. Mabuhay ang DepEd!